All right, y'all. Happy Monday. It's a new week. Hope you started it strong. It's time to talk about scarcity versus abundance. The paradigm of the world that says that life is a zero-sum game and that if I'm getting from my family, I'm taking away from someone else's family, that resources are scarce, right? And we're actually conditioned to have this scarcity mindset because in economics, they say that economics is the study of allocating scarce resources. But rich people, wealthy people, they have the abundance mindset. They have the mindset that life is not a finite pie. If I'm not taken away from your family by getting from mine, there are enough resources to go around. And those resources that are actually scarce, we have human ingenuity and resourcefulness that can make it abundant, right? There's enough to go around. And when you have that mindset, it allows you to take the action necessary to build true wealth in your life because you know, I'm not taking away from everybody else. I'm actually increasing my ability to go, add value to other people's lives. Scarcity says that negotiations have to be win-lose. Abundance says negotiations are win-win, can be and should be win-win, right? And the reason I am passionate about this is because that's the number one, in my mind, that's the number one reason why a lot of people in my community are not taking the action necessary to build wealth. It's because of their deep-seated belief in scarcity. It's an unconscious paradigm of the world of scarcity. And I'll give you a great example of this. I was just yesterday spending some time with my family. It was an older family member that I hadn't seen, and she brought over a younger family member, a cousin of mine. And he's 9 years old. He's watching a video. He likes cars, right? So he's watching a YouTube video of this video gamer that I guess he does some work on Fortnite. He makes good money, and he was buying a Lamborghini. And the guy's taking a video of, the excitement of him buying his first Lamborghini. So my cousin's watching it, and he's obviously involved. 9 years old, he's dreaming, right? He says, I want a Bugatti. I want a Bugatti. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What color? Right, I start asking him, what color do you want? What interior do you want? Ooh, what kind of rims do you want on your Bugatti? All right. And he was saying, I want, black rims. Or he was giving me, he was into it, right? And then I asked him, all right, so how are you going to get it? How are you going to get your Bugatti? I forgot exactly what he said. He didn't have a plan just yet, but that was the next step for me. I'm like, all right, let's start thinking about these plans. My older family member decides to jump in and say, something to the effect of, oh, that's not real life. He's probably renting that Bugatti, or he's probably renting that Lamborghini. Look at them. That's the first time they've ever driven in it, right? She wasn't really watching, and she just kind of came in and now seeing what's going on. Oh, she felt the need to tell this 9-year-old kid, that's not real life. Oh, that's not real life. He's 9 years old. I'm sitting there like, can you please just let this 9-year-old kid dream? If you're going to kill his dreams, wait till he's, a little bit older, right? Even when he's older, I don't want you killing his dreams. But really, at 9 years old, you feel the need to tell this little boy that having a Lamborghini is not possible for him? Because that's exactly what you're implanting in his brain. That's not real life. Maybe for you, it's not real life. But for them, that's real life. There are people that live in abundance and can purchase Lamborghinis. If they can do it, he can do it too. So you implanting it in his mind that he can't, it hurt me. I didn't say anything, right? I'm learning to let people be as they are and, turn my coaching off during just family gatherings. But that hurt me, and it made me want to just remind you all, especially those parents out there, like, just because you or many people that you surround yourself with may have given up on your dream doesn't mean that you should encourage this young person to give up on their dreams. I believe you should encourage them to continue to think big and go after what their soul is attracted to, right? Because abundance says that financial security is not a steady paycheck. Financial security is living in your soul purpose, living in alignment with your truth, and bringing value to the marketplace and being compensated for that value. Using your unique talents and skills to bring value to the marketplace. And that kid can do it. If he is conditioned with the abundance mindset rather than conditioned with the scarcity mindset. So I pray that if you were conditioned with the scarcity mindset, you recognize that you are not responsible for the conditioning that you had as a child, but you are responsible for reprogramming your subconscious now that you are an adult and adopting the beliefs and the paradigms of the world that will serve you, not just you, but your kids and future generations. So felt the need to share because I held my tongue during that exchange, but I know that the Lord was telling me, hey, it's just a reminder for yourself to remind yourself and others to adopt the paradigm of abundance and say, if somebody else is doing it, if they have an abundance of monetary wealth in their life, I can do it too, as long as I'm willing to formulate the plan, back the plan with action, and do whatever deeper than surface level work is necessary to replace the beliefs that limit me with the beliefs that empower me. And when you're speaking with children, remember that you are a part, when you have children, you are a part of conditioning them. You can condition them with the abundance mindset as a child so that they grow up believing that they can achieve anything they set their mind to. And that's exactly that is the number one factor in anything. I think about the guy who got his SAT scores back. He thought he did poorly on the SAT, but he ended up doing fantastic. He was a terrible student before that. That made him believe he was smart, and he went on to become a millionaire. And only after 20 years went by did he get a letter from the SAT saying, oh, you got the wrong score. You actually did poorly on the SAT. But it was his belief in the fact that he was an intelligent person that allowed him to take the action necessary to achieve his biggest goals. He wouldn't have done it if he didn't have that belief. So let's condition our kids with this abundance mindset and recondition ourselves to start to adopt this belief that will serve us. So I love you guys. Hope this added value and excited for the next message.